And welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Tim Lampley. Still here with me is Priest Tyaire, Tony Grant, and Trisha-Mann Grant, actors and singers from the stage play Mrs. Independent. Actually, it's only one singer, and that's Tony, right? But Trisha sings, she's just not singing in the play. When we left, we were talking about the whole role reversal that this play is based on and how women are now the breadwinners in a lot of households. Is that the reason why a lot of people relate to this play?
Yes, and the reason I can say yes is because we have a lot of people come to attend the play that have never attended a play before ever in life. So when you hear a couple come up and say, well, you know what, we came to see this play because we're dealing with this issue in our marriage. Because a lot of men think that because they're the man that they should have the last say with everything. And I know in the Bible it says the man is the head of the household. But times have really shifted from even when I was a child, because my mother stayed at home and took care of the family. So we as men really look at ourselves as the provider. So how can you be considered the provider if your woman is actually doing the providing? So again, I don't want to say that we're headed for destruction, but women, they're not doing the things that they used to do, but men are almost doing the things that they used to, and they're not really progressing. So it's almost like a progression with the man and the woman, because again, women now are having babies and bouncing right back, going back to work.
Trisha, you agree with this colorful brother here?
I'm loving all this color here. Yes, I absolutely do, because he's the playwright, the director, and he hired me, so I'm agree with anything he says, okay? You know, here's the thing. After many of the shows, Tony and I have experienced people coming and saying to us, especially women, wow, I just saw myself on stage and I'm going to go home and apologize to my husband. I'm going to treat my boyfriend differently, but that was me. And I'm referring to the character of Carlina, played by Miss Robin Gibbons. They see themselves in her character, and some of them are appalled, and they feel sorry. They feel bad that they have actually done this. They have treated their man like this, knowing he's a good guy. And there are a lot of men out there that have so much to offer, and it may not be the financial end, but if you see him trying, and he's not just trying to lay around the couch like my husband in the play does, just, you know, burning DVDs all day. If he's trying to do something with his life, then they just need that encouragement and support.
Tony, have you ever been in that type of situation?
Well,
Priest said he was earlier, so obviously.
Well, the woman made more money than me. Yes, I have.
And how did you feel about that?
I was okay with it. It didn't bother me because I think this way.
Because you were riding in a Porsche and
close.
You were at the condominium.
Close.
And, yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that after the show. But I look at it this way: when we were going through the oppressed time in our lives, I'm speaking of African Americans, the husband and wife had to do what needed to be done for the family. So I think it's a whole a society thing that we've picked up as we've grown, and saying the man needs to do this and the woman needs to do that, and that's what makes a man and that's what makes a woman. When actually what makes a man and a woman is what's in the heart, and what you give from the heart is what's going to make your situation work.
And see, that's why you're the spiritual relief there. Do you think you have one of the best roles in the play, or
I have the
best?
absolute best
The absolute
role
best.
in the play.
No,
Yes,
I have
do.
the best role in the play.
Well, you know, not really.
You have the best
sure
role?
of
No,
that, yes.
I've got the best role.
Priest, a lot of people are comparing you to Tyler Perry. How do you feel about that comparison?
It feels great. It feels great because of what he's done. And when I look at what he's done, I look at it as a path. And if you walk to the store the same way, across the same patch of grass, it'll eventually create a little pathway. So as long as I stay on that path, I can almost ride that wave with my eyes closed. So I appreciate what he's done. So for someone to compare me to Tyler Perry is a definitely big compliment.
Where do we want to see this play go? I don't mean just what other city, but how far do you want to take this?
I can definitely, and I don't want to sound like it's a stereotypical answer, but I can definitely see it as a movie. It's because this is not just, again, your typical play, but this is about life. This is about reality. And I think as long as I continue to touch on reality, it can go from a play to a book to a movie to, you know, even a sitcom. So we definitely we're definitely going to look at that.
Oh, fantastic. I am so glad I had the pleasure of talking with you guys today, and good luck with the tour. It seems amazing, and I can't wait to see what's next, and hopefully there will be a movie.
Definitely.
All right, so Mrs. Independent will be on tour until mid-November, and if you'd like to know where you can catch the play, if you haven't seen it already or would like to see it again, visit mrsindependenttheplay.com, and we'll be back in just a moment.